But Satan
बहुत
gave us a
समय की
crafty
बात है
serpent
गांव में
and tempted Adam and Eve.
गांव के
Fruit
बीच
from
बहुत बड़ा
these
शहर
trees,
है
the serpent asked Eve.
Just
Just the tree in the middle, Eve replied.
If
we eat from it, we'll die. Said the serpent.
There's
a reason why God doesn't want you to eat from that tree. If you do, you'll be like him. You'll know what he knows. She gave some to Adam, who was with her. He ate it too. And at once, they knew things they had never known before. That they were naked. They sewed leaves together to cover themselves. They'd never felt fear or shame before, so they knew something was wrong. God called, Eve! We're hiding, said Adam. We're naked. You know that because you ate from the tree, God sighed. Then Adam blamed Eve, and Eve blamed the serpent.
Who's that servants? Is then governments the word bonds?
Serpent, you must crawl on your belly. A woman's son will defeat you. Eve, childbirth will be painful. Adam, growing food will be difficult. Clothes for Adam and Eve and sent them out of the garden. He put an angel with a flaming sword there so they could not return.
I'm not return this video stuck about.
But they sinned so much that God was sorry he had made them. He decided to send a flood to wash away everyone on earth. Others. Noah loved God and obeyed him. God decided to spare Noah and his family from the flood. He told him to build an enormous boat with a low roof, 3 decks, a window, and a door. 2 of every kind of animal. One male, one female. Then Noah, his family, and the animals went into the boat. God shut the door. And 40 nights, water fell from the sky and rose from the oceans and lakes. Even the tallest mountains disappeared beneath the flood. His family and all the animals were safe in the boat, floating on the floodwaters. God had not forgotten about Noah, not even for a moment. He told them to come out. He put a rainbow in the sky as a promise that he would never flood the whole earth again. Abraham, God said, I want you to leave Haran and go to another land. God didn't tell Abraham where that was. Trust me, God said. And go where I tell you. Abraham built an altar to God there. God's promised land. He was glad that he had trusted God. So he built another altar and gave thanks to God for all he had been promised. Well, Abraham trusted God's promise. When he was 100 and Sarah was 90, God reminded them of his promise. Sarah was going to have a baby. That she laughed. God has brought me laughter, she said. So they named their son Isaac, which means he laughs. And Abraham held the knife and torch. Together they climbed the mountain. Where's the lamb for the sacrifice? Asked Isaac. God will provide it, Abraham replied. The angel cried. God knows you trust his promise. Look, there in the bushes. A ram is caught by its horns. Sacrifice that instead. Ram instead of his son. He called the place God will provide, because God provided the sacrifice. But he loved his son Joseph the most. He gave Joseph a special brightly colored coat. Joseph's brothers were jealous of him. They hated him. Dreams. In my dream, we were tying up bundles of wheat, he said, and your bundles bowed down to mine. Joseph's brothers hated him even more. The sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowed down before me. His father and brothers grumbled. Are you saying you will rule over us? brothers were in the fields watching their sheep. They saw him coming to see them. They planned to kill him and put an end to all his dreams. Our brother, said Reuben, let's throw him in this empty well. So they tore off Joseph's special coat and threw him into the well. Ishmaelite traders came by on their way to Egypt. Let's sell Joseph as a slave to the Ishmaelites, suggested Judah. So the brothers sold Joseph for 20 pieces of silver, dipped Joseph's coat in goat's blood, and showed it to Jacob. My son is dead, he wept. Meanwhile, Joseph was taken to Egypt, but God was with Joseph. Sold Joseph to Potiphar, one of Pharaoh's captains. God blessed Joseph and made him successful. Potiphar put Joseph in charge of his whole household. Potiphar's wife wanted Joseph to sin against God. Joseph refused, so she lied about him. Potiphar believed her, and Joseph was thrown into prison. Two of Pharaoh's servants, they each had dreams, and God showed Joseph their meaning. Joseph's explanations came true. The cupbearer was released, and the baker was hanged. Had two troubling dreams. The cupbearer remembered what Joseph had done for him and told Pharaoh. So Pharaoh sent for Joseph and told him his dreams.
Wisdom. So he put Joseph in charge of storing up all the food.
Apart from Pharaoh, no one in Egypt was more powerful than Joseph.
To buy food. They bowed before Joseph, but did not recognize him.
When he saw that they had changed,
he told them who he was.
You meant to harm me, Joseph said. But God used that for good.
Bring all of our family to Egypt. We will have plenty to eat.
The new Pharaoh was afraid that the Israelites would become too powerful. So he made them slaves and treated them very badly.
Baby Israelite boys had to be killed. One woman put her baby in a basket and hid him by the river's edge. His sister watched him. The baby and decided to keep him.
His sister offered their mother's help to care for him. Pharaoh's daughter named him Moses. One day, he saw an Egyptian beating an Israelite.
Moses killed the Egyptian. Then he fled to Midian and was a shepherd for 40 years. His sheep on Mount Horeb.
The voice of God spoke from a burning bush.
My people are suffering, Moses. I have chosen you to free them. Moses cried, I'll help you, God promised. Throw down your staff.
Moses did. It turned into a snake. When he
picked it up, it was a staff again. Your hand in your cloak, God said.
Moses did. He looked. It was
covered with disease. The God of the Israelites says you must let his people go free. Otherwise, bad things will happen to you.
But
Pharaoh would not listen. The blood. No one could drink it. Then he filled the Egyptian houses with frogs. Frogs were everywhere. Still Pharaoh would not listen. Of Egypt with gnats. They covered the people like dust.
Then
he struck the land of Egypt with flies. Still Pharaoh would not listen. Animals of Egypt. Horses, donkeys, camels, sheep, cows, and goats all died. Then he covered the Egyptian people with sores. Crops of Egypt, their barley and flax were destroyed. Then he sent locusts to eat what fruit remained. Still Pharaoh would not listen. Darkness over the land. But again, Pharaoh would not listen. God said, I will kill every firstborn son in Egypt, and all the firstborn of the animals. Eat it, and put its blood on their doorposts. I will see the blood and pass over their houses. Those children will not die. Passover, and always remember it. The Israelites obeyed God, but the Egyptian firstborn sons died, even Pharaoh's son. Finally, Pharaoh listened. He let the Israelites leave. They were near the Red Sea when Pharaoh changed his mind again and chased after them. They were terrified.
But God told Moses to raise his staff toward the Red Sea. God sent a strong wind and parted the sea.
The Israelites walked straight through the Red Sea.
There was a wall of water on each path of you,
and the Israelites walked straight through the Red Sea.
There was a wall of water on each side of them. They arrived safely on the other side.
The army followed them into the sea. God told Moses to stretch out his hand. Then the sea rolled back again, and Pharaoh and his army all drowned. Through a wilderness, he fed them and gave them water. They camped at Mount Sinai, where God told Moses to meet him on the mountaintop. And smoke. Moses climbed to the top, and God came down to meet him. Don't murder. Be loyal to your husband or your wife. Don't steal. Don't lie. Don't envy people or what they own. Now, the people knew how to obey God.